Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cowplant Challenge here in The Sims 4 with the Green Family Legacy. And we have finally filled up our little bird feeder with food. I am so excited. I wanted to put it on the porch and have it filled with food there, but apparently you need to have it completely outside. So we have now hung the bird feeder from this tree, set up the little birdhouse, and we already have some adorable little feathered rumps showing up right next to where Pine is hanging out. So let's go ahead and have him watch the birds, not transform that, you silly goose. Look at all of them. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I really hope that gives him a great boost to his fun. Oh, I am so in love. I could just stand here and I could just watch this forever myself. I don't know if he's going to be as into it, but maybe his daughter will be as into it. Unfortunately, she just happened to walk in on her mom, so she's feeling really kind of tense and not really having any of this business. So I'll send her outside to watch the birds too. But welcome back, everyone! And we are actually busy celebrating the fact that the household has finally lifted one of the major requirements to win the rights to keep the family farm. That's right, guys. We have managed to knock out of the ballpark, and with a lot of splinters and a lot of bruised fingers on Pine's part, the ability to fix up the actual house. So the house itself is now fixed because Pine has reached level 6 of the handiness skill. We have patched up the outside walls. We have managed to fix the wallpaper on the inside, and we have repaired the broken windows. So the house is no longer counts as being a filthy, disgusting place, and instead it is now a home that is full of all sorts of beautiful natural light and will be really great for any of my Sims who want to do any painting or photography while they're here. And actually, speaking of which, I would love to have this chica right here go ahead. She wants to go off and dance. Everybody's like obsessed with that. Like, I just like to imagine this little sonograph that we managed to pick up when we went to the little cottage garden shop that we went to that has really expensive kind of antique-y looks to it and all sorts of fun little garden fashions and like high class garden outfits, like kind of the elite super expensive garden outfits that you could buy. When we went there, we picked up this little sonograph or whatever we're gonna call it, like a little record player basically. It's kind of like a digital record player mixed with a old style record player, and I like to imagine it plays really old songs from like the 1920s, and so that's why the family is so into it, and maybe that makes, you know, our great Aunt Allison Cowberry pretty happy about life. So that makes me happy. Everybody wants to dance to it though. But let's see, I was saying something before I ended up getting a little bit distracted. I do want to have her possibly work on her photography skill, and I think that's something she can do like right here. Like she can take a photo of the birds. Let's see if we can make her take a photo of the birds in just a second. And then maybe we can actually have Fern start working on her like bird watching skill, maybe taking pictures of birds, just like swimming outside in ponds and streams and unexpected wild places full of water is another one of her favorite hobbies. Maybe that'll be one of her favorite hobbies too. And speaking of her hobbies, it is thanks to, whoa, Fern, why? Why couldn't you wait until like, oh, hang on, Fern. All right, well, I guess that's one picture to definitely snag. So Fern's very first picture she's ever going to take is kind of like the side of a blue jay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that's plenty. She has now acquired the photography skill. Fern's new photography skill will allow her to capture the world around her through moving works of art. There we go. The road to creating photographic masterpieces takes some time, but the higher her skill level, the better her photos will be. Well, that's kind of cool. Let me go ahead and just like put her very first photo ever upstairs in her room then of the blue jay that she was watching. It's just like the side of the blue jay. Can I make that any bigger? Let's see. Can I make it? Oh, I can. Okay, so I blew it up a little bit. You can't see a thing because there's no good lighting in their room half the time. Let's go ahead and turn on this room. And how is her very first picture? She didn't cover it up with her finger. Kind of grainy and pixelated, but you know what? Not bad. Not bad for her very first photo ever. And she can actually, I think she can actually sell it for like 9 simoleons. That's a pretty good improvement. There you go. And she's got a boost from bird watching. That's so cool. Let's have her take another one really quickly. I really like the idea that this is just like a skill that she's starting to develop. There we go. Being here on the family farm. Okay, let's see. Let's get this up. Oh, that's even better. Look at that. Can I get any closer? No, you can go up and down, and then you can apply all sorts of fancy filters, which I think we're okay without. Like really bright filters, black and white filters. Oh, that actually is really good. All right, we'll take one of those. Can you do like landscape photos? Oh, you can. Look at that. Maybe she can get like a tall photo of the birds like this. No, no, hold still. All right, and then hold still. Take a photo. Take a photo. Almost done. We'll go back to the larger piece with the flowers in the background. Maybe scooch it over so it looks like they're coming over to their little house, and take a photo. All right, there you go, Fern. That was exciting. So did she get some good pictures? It looks like she got some good pictures, and we could actually sell them for a little bit of money. What? That's so cool. I didn't even think about that, but the photography skill could probably definitely help us out. So we'll have her go ahead and add some of her bird pictures. This is so fun. I really love this idea. Hey, put the picture down. I really love this idea that she could actually work on like bird watching and taking pictures of the birds. And we could have her go ahead and sell the pictures as the extras to help the family out. It's not really going to like make a huge difference. But you know what? $20 here and there can actually make sure that we've got a little bit of food now and then. And speaking of things that Fern has been doing, though, that has made a huge difference for the family, we have our baby Cowplant! We have our baby Cowplant! And now that he exists, we're going to come over and water him and take care of him. But now that he exists, we can actually graft any of the dragon fruits and the snapdragons together. Let's check on the snapdragon. All right, we'll go ahead and water it. It's not quite ready for harvesting or splicing. It is as magnificent as usual to you. I'm very happy about that. But we'll go ahead and have Fern kind of take care of them, because this is the special snapdragon that was given to her by her grandfather. And this is the special Cowplant that she found. Speaking of her grandfather, this is Tate and Iris's last day here. They've decided that the family, now that all of the windows are fixed and the house is repaired, the family can be trusted on their own again, is what the decision has been. Fern, are you really doing your homework? Breeze through homework. Oh my gosh. I swear, they're on summer break, and while the family is sitting here eating this Eggs Benedict that Iris has made, Fern has decided that the best thing for her to do is to sit down and work on her summer homework next to her parents. She is such a little like people pleaser when it comes to her mom and dad. Not like that's a bad thing, especially when she's doing her homework, but it just cracks me up that every opportunity to kind of be sort of like a mama's child or a papa or like a little daddy's girl or mommy's girl, she takes without fail. Meanwhile, we have she's off to ask her grandma for advice. Okay, so we have some advice asking going on here. Maybe Fern is finally going to ask her grandma about woohoo, because nobody has answered her questions about woohoo, and her grandma and grandpa were kind of hanging out in this bush working on that a little bit ago. All right, so she's feeling super confident. Good for you, my little dear Amber. And I actually was thinking that maybe her grandma would buy her a painting easel so Amber could work on painting, but I don't think Amber really likes painting, so I'm gonna have her just ponder moves. She was feeling pretty understimulated, and actually so was Devin. Devin was feeling pretty understimulated earlier. And she's feeling kind of lonely, and she wants to embrace Pine and critique something because she's a snob. So I'll have her go ahead and critique this little basket. There we go. To kind of think about how the kitchen is turning out. What? You can't critique it? Okay, hang on. I'll help you out there, my dear. In fact, actually, you know what? Because Iris and Tate are visiting, and because we have upgraded the house, let's go ahead and just find something small and cute and nice to decorate in the kitchen somehow. It doesn't have to be much. It doesn't have to be much. We do need to save our money and actually be spending our money on removing the rest of the rocks from the front yard, but we also need to be improving the house. So you know what? We're gonna add some sort of little decor piece. It could be these little flower pictures. Can you make the little flower? You can make the little flower pictures into big flower pictures if you want. I love that cheat. I love that the update that's coming, or which you guys may have already seen by now, is going to make it so not only can you size up objects, but you can size them down. I am so excited about that. What kind of picture? There's the primrose path. There's this little like apple and pear picture. What kind of picture or what kind of wall decor piece would be perfect? The shrubbery tapestry. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Not for this house, but pretty. But what kind of piece would be good for here? And also something that Devin would be pretty happy to have inside. Oh, to antique climbing walls. What? No, that wouldn't count, I don't think. Let's see, whoa, no, this is all like bowling day stuff. No wonder I'm so confused. All right, well, let's try, oh, there's little garden gloves. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And there's a little hat. You can have a little fisherman's hat. Oh my gosh. And you can hang a little garden apron. Oh, that's too precious. Those are all from Around the Sims 4, if I remember correctly. I love it. I love it. Okay, there's the big achievement plaque. I don't know. There's so many choices. Oh man, I cannot wait until we start streaming The Sims 4 over on Twitch, because I really want Twitch to be kind of mostly Sims and like Final Fantasy exclusive and stuff like that. But that'll be where I do little things like maybe redo the whole house, like make it look totally different and get your guys' input on it. That'll be really fun when we start doing that. But don't worry, the Let's Plays will still be over here. Just those kinds of like laid back, like, guys, how should we decorate the house? Those kinds of things will probably be over on Twitch exclusively. Also, I'll try to remember to put in the Twitch link into all of my Sims videos now, because that is happening. That's going to be so exciting. All right, this is the Jittermaster long coffee display. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. They don't have any coffee though, and I really like this single tile. I really like the look of this actually. And we're going to do this, and we're going to do this because she's always cooking with her jams, so I think she'll enjoy this. Can she critique this work at all? Ah, dang it, that doesn't count. That doesn't count as something we can critique. Why? I was so close. Okay, let's try it for cottage. And we're going to look for the cottage life stuff and see if the cottage life stuff can come to the rescue. Is it going to be able to help us find something oh so perfect to be able to decorate our little house with? Ooh, actually, I think it will. Look at all of these nice prints. Oh my gosh, they're really pretty. Here, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. Can she critique that? Ah, we can't critique that either. I'm gonna keep buying stuff till we find something that Devin can critique, because I kind of love the idea that she's just like, no, it's not enough yet, darling. And she just wants to have like a little bit more and a little bit more, and we're spending a little bit more money and like making everything look a little bit nicer. Hanging chandelier. Like, what do I put in here so that the woman will finally just accept what we've got? I have no idea. Upright terrace, maybe something outside. Ooh, look at this planter. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. We could put that out there. We have a box of lavender that we could stick outside. That would be very nice. Gosh, Devin, make up your mind. And here I am going to blame Devin. All right, let's look at clutter. In fact, let's just go ahead and go back to what's the cottage life stuff? No, not cottage gates. This is why, my friends, we will probably be moving all of the decorating stuff over to the actual... We will be moving it all over to the actual Twitter so that I don't get totally distracted like this. But I have to admit, it's kind of fun to share all of these things with you guys. Ooh, an antique seed box. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. There's even a little mailbox. What? Look at this. This is awesome for like the canning station. Oh no, I'm so excited. Where do I put this puppy? I want this. I want this so bad in my house. Where is it gonna go? How am I gonna show off all these antique cans if we've got like way too much space being used up by everything else? Why? Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited about like all of these different bits and pieces that you can actually decorate your house with. They're just so freaking charming. They truly are. Here, a lavender jug. There. There. Surely this will be enough, Devin. What? You can't critique that work either? Okay, fine. I'm literally just going to move the basket over. Never mind. I'm literally going to move the basket over, but we're going to leave everything else we just bought because I feel like that adds a lot to the house. And it's funny that we had to do all of that just so Devin can critique a piece of artwork and then embrace Pine so that she feels happy. All right. And then embrace. There we go. And then we're still asking for life advice over here. All right. What's going down? Tell me about it, granddaughter. Iris is pretty loosey-goosey and a little bit of a romantic, so who knows? She thinks it's still filthy here. All right, where are you going? You changed your mind? Fine, now she's asking her mom for advice instead. How rude. Grandma worked all the way to get over here, and then you just disappear on her like that. All right, let's see what Fern wants. And then we're actually going to have Fern lift the Gremlin curse today, guys. That's going to be my next big goal, is to remove all of these negative lot traits. We just need to meet one more time with Amelia and Fern, and then we can lift the haunted trait, which I'm so excited about. All right, what's going down? All right. Good hug. That's wonderful. And then I have no idea what's... Oh, here we go. Anger management. Sometimes I just get so angry. I don't know what to do with myself. How can I deal with things when I can't even? And so now she came to her mom for this advice. And her mom could say, talk through it with someone or do a workout. And Devin's answer would be to do a workout because that's what Devin would pick. So we're going to go ahead and pick that one. And that actually increases emotional control in our wonderful one. Oh no, conflict resolution down, emotional control up. Woo! So that's a good thing. She's still feeling embarrassed though. So I'm actually going to have her go ahead now that she asked her mom for advice. We're going to have her grab a snack. Is there anything? Grab drink for Aspen. No. I just want to grab some food. Oh my gosh, there's some lemon jelly. Sell it quick. Lemon jelly does not sell for as much as the cherry jelly and the apple jelly, by the way. Have a quick meal. I'm going to go ahead and have a quick meal of like a PBJ. And we're going to go ahead and snag a PBJ. And then we're going to actually let Fern go swimming. And we're going to let her plant a whole bunch of mushrooms around this pond. And just finish up with the gremlin thing. Because she happens to have enough frogs. In fact, let's go ahead and breed those frogs. Because they happen to breed for a lot of money. I really love how much money they give us. There, nope, not the tiger frog. I want this guy. There we go. And if we have 2 eggplant whirl frogs and we go ahead and breed them together, we now have 3 eggplant whirl frogs, which means we will release 1. And she's just kind of like sprinkling them all over her room, which I sort of love. But we will release 1 of the eggplant whirl frogs to say that it is the new gremlin turned gnome in the pond. And we will keep 2 and constantly breed them because $100 here and there is a pretty nice extra amount to have. All right. So I'm going to let her have a quick meal. Devin, you want to flirt with your okay, let's see. Flirt. There we go. With your fiance, you go ahead and do that, Devin. Wink, wink, kiss, kiss, wave, wave. Yes, all very sweet. Also, pester someone. She wants to playfully pester someone. Oh my! Well, oh, wait, is that for a nap? I thought they were off to go to do something together, like romantic in the bed, but no, it's just for a nap. All right, well, the grandparents are still visiting, so I suppose that could have been awkward. All right, let's go ahead and ponder glass fullness. What happens if you ponder the fullness of an empty glass? I've never seen that before. I love this. I love Sims so much. Oh my gosh. And then we'll have them clean it up. That's so funny. All right. We have a increasingly happier Fern down here. And then once she's done with that meal, I'm going to have her swim laps because that will increase her fun. And then we can start planting the mushrooms finally. And I love that you can see these birds. That makes me really happy, like ridiculously happy. And then, oh, we got a baby, a very hangry baby who actually wants his grandpa. That's so cute. Let's let him go potty and then we'll go ahead and have grandpa actually take care of him. So we'll clean this up too. That's adorable. All right. And then, yay, don't worry. We're going to feed him. He has to go potty first. Like, don't worry, we're gonna handle that game. All right, who's in the bath? Pine, is that you? Pine, you still need to be working on some of those skills, you know. And he wants to have fun. How on earth? Okay, well, I guess he's here, but the baby is yelling for grandpa, so we're gonna go ahead. Pine, how could I get you to increase your fun? He really likes dancing. I'm gonna go ahead, maybe upgrade. I'm gonna let him, I'm gonna let him instant upgrade this because why not? And then maybe do some more dancing because he seems to be having a fun time with that. And then I'm going to let Grandpa Tate actually go ahead and give food to Aspen because it seems that Aspen really wants Grandpa Tate. And cheese crackers are delicious, so we're going to go ahead and leave them there. All right, and then somebody is feeling super confident and on her way to eat cereal behind her mom's back, apparently. And somebody else is finally starting to have some fun. So Fern, you once again are the one we are going to be focusing on, my dear. I'm so excited to release her frogs into the farm. I'm so excited to allow her. Build your fun, child. It's taking her forever to get her fun up, I swear. Alright, so we're going to get her out of the pond now because it's actually taking longer than I thought to get her to have fun. I think cloud gazing would actually raise her fun faster. And we're going to have her plant the mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mushrooms in a circle around the pond. So let's do this. 1 mushroom, 2 mushroom, 3 mushroom, 4 mushroom. Do we have any other types of mushrooms? No. All right. 5 mushroom, 6 mushroom, 7 mushroom, 8 mushrooms. There we go. We'll even out exactly where they're supposed to be placed in just a little bit. And I'm going to have her plant these. Come along, my dear. I think she also will be getting the freelance botanist trait leveling up pretty soon because she will be planting something 3 times. Is that going to work? Yes! All right! So 2 more mushrooms and then she will actually level up the freelance botanist trait, which is going to be pretty fun. Okay, apparently Grandma has decided, what? Runaway baby! Runaway baby! Aspen has taken off. I can't believe this. Aspen has taken off. He is done with this. He is trying to run away from everyone. He has dashed outside as fast as his toddler legs will carry him. And he is about to tell his grandma all about it. So toddler care. Somebody give this child food quickly. Parenting. We need to say please. We need to teach him how to say please and thank you. I'm going to say that he just lost the right to do anything other than learn how to say please and thank you now because he just ran out the front door away from his grandpa so that he could go and run to Grandma through the lavender fields. Look at how ridiculous this is. Look at how ridiculous this is. Little buddy, you're going to get some food now, but you are in trouble. You need to learn how to say please, and you need to learn how to say thank you, and you need to learn how to like not run outside the house without permission or at all. Like look at Grandpa. He's like, I was coming for him, honey. Don't worry, I wasn't going to let him run into the street. Oh my gosh, they're too old for this. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody is running after the toddler now. That is hilarious. I can't believe everybody was like, Aspen! Just like dashing off after him. All right, we're gonna let her sleep. Amber is feeling fantastic, and we're actually, now that Pine, yeah, apparently dancing really makes him happy. Now that Pine's done, we're gonna have him resume making the mirror so they can earn money. And also, once he hits level 10 of the handiness skill, he can unlock the mines. And we need to do that in order to revive the 3 amazing trees that actually grow in the front yard. All right. Let's focus on Fern, though, because otherwise I'm going to be doomed. All right, we're getting the mushrooms going. I guess we should wait till the mushrooms actually sprout. Just planting them isn't enough. Being able to get the mushrooms to the point they're ready to harvest and releasing the frogs is probably actually more accurate. And then after she's done, I'm going to have her go ahead and change her outfits. There we go. Outfit, change outfit. We'll change to this. We'll clean out spoiled food. Well, and then we'll have her go ahead, maybe watch the birds again. I think I'm going to go ahead and have her just cloud gaze for a little while because that seems to really make her feel better. So we're going to go ahead and let her cloud gaze. I might even let her jog to clear her mind because that's what her mom said she should try doing. But if you look, I swear cloud gazing is just like the best way to raise a Sim's happiness. And plus they get inspired and she's just going to be in a great mood. Yay, Pine! Good job, buddy. You keep that up. Here, why don't you change into an outfit that's a little bit safer for you to do that work. Actually, not that one. All right, come here. Change into outfit. Dun dun dun. Craft furniture. He can craft more and more furniture now, which is pretty fun. Let's actually see what happens if he crafts a dining table. Will that sell for more than a mere wood? So we're going to go ahead and have him craft something as complicated as a dining table. And remember, this statue is in there to remove the 2000 from blowing up the last rock. So that's not actually money we have access to. And we have finally caught the baby. And I think that actually catching the fleeing child at the last minute... What are you eating, buddy? When did you make pancakes? But I think catching the fleeing child running through the lavender fields at the last minute actually reminded Iris how exhausting raising kids is, and that maybe she and Tate are ready to go home after this long day of visiting. So that would be my guess. We still are not having a very good time. What? She still needs amusement from low fun. Man, Chess, what is it going to take for you to be a little bit happier, my dear? Is it going to be browsing the web? What? How can I make her happier? Play game? I'm going to let her play a video game for a little bit. And then maybe water. Here, let's have her water her plants in just a second. And then I might send her upstairs. I need to get her fun way up. Okay, she seems to be having a good time. I'll let her play a game for a little while. All right, so somebody is working on making a dining table. Somebody else is being watched like a hawk by Grandma, who I think is now going to teach to say please and thank you, because she's like, okay, you're definitely not running out into the street again. And then somebody else is a little bit sick, unfortunately. So we're going to let Tate go ahead and get some rest. He's getting kind of old for all of this running after the kid nonsense too. Good, good, good. Yay! And the mushrooms have sprouted! That's good enough for me! Huzzah! We're gonna go ahead and water these mushrooms and release the frogs. And then we're going to say that we have finally lifted the gremlin curse. The farm is beginning to come together. It is seeing new life. It is finally being able to prosper. There are green roots back in the ground. We still have a lot to do to clean it up, but I'm pretty sure that everything that belongs here on the farm is really realizing that life is coming back and that it's not being neglected anymore. It'll be a lot of hard work, but I don't think the farm, in all of the little gremlins and all of the things and aspects that make up the farm, feels like it's the end anymore. So I'm pretty excited. But all right, let me go ahead and release the frogs. And there we go, guys! And just like that, with the addition of 6 species of unique frogs, Fern's love of fishing getting her up to the level 4 of the fishing skill, and planting a fairy ring of all sorts of awesome mushrooms around her pond. Look at how confused she is. She's like, what happened to my pond? What happened to all the slime and algae I had so much fun actually splashing around in? Oh my goodness, that just cracks me up. But we have actually managed to transform the pond. And maybe you expected it to be a little bit tidier than this. But come on, it is a wild pond on the family farm. And I just can imagine kind of pushing through all of those cattails and all those tall grass pieces. It feels so good. But you guys may notice something that Fern is about to notice. Come on, jump right in. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so fun. She jumps straight into her pond. She loves it. Oh my gosh, I am so in love. You may notice we have some frogs around the pond, and I am in love with them too. These are actually Beaky's frogs from Mod The Sims 4, and they are animated, and they also go on like any surface. They're beautiful. They go on land, they go on water, they snap to slots. I absolutely love them. I think it's so much fun. They come in every every single color and variety of frog that we have. So what I did was I went ahead and I added in a whole bunch of frogs. There's only 6 of them, one to represent each of the frogs that Fern actually snagged. But I added the frogs in across the pond, and they are very, very happy to have their home returned to them. And we also kind of spruced up the pond. This little fountain, which is actually from the cottage garden stuff, showed up because I'm in love with this fountain. It is so freaking cute, and it's also very cheap, and it's pouring into the pond. We have some lily pads growing here now because they're nice and healthy and happy. We've also got, I put down some cobblestone walling that's now up along the interior of the pond. I need to put cobblestone flooring on the bottom too, because the pond, as you guys might have guessed, is actually, surprise, surprise, just a small pool. But I love the little twist that we have given it. Can I actually spread this on the bottom? I can! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's find the rustic slate. There we go. And now the pond truly looks like a little tiny stone pond, and it has our 6 wonderful frogs, which means those frogs, of course, are secretly gnomes. And so the angry gremlins who had their pond neglected and polluted now can celebrate because there's someone who truly cares about their pond and has planted the fairy ring of mushrooms. Whoops, there's a little piece of the clay. We also want to sell and get rid of all of this clay that's kind of kind of crowding this area. Do I want to get rid of this overgrown grass? I don't think I do. It's actually quite pretty. But we now have very happy gnomes. And of course, the gnomes take on the appearance of frogs, but we can get rid of the gremlin negative lot trait, and we can actually come over here and we are going to be putting down, dun dun dun, the gnomes trait. Broken things just seem to get mended overnight. It's as if kindly gnomes watch over the place. And that's so exciting. I can't believe we have managed to change 2 of the negative lot traits so fast. I am so proud of her. And apparently she wants to read Wellness Volume 3, Transforming Emotional Energy. That's a twist. I wonder why she just like snagged that book off of the bookshelf. And her father is back to mourning Allison because I turned my back on him for just 2 seconds. But all right, guys, I think we have had a wonderful time. We have managed to get Fern to transform the pond. I'm actually really proud and really excited to see how it will grow. I can't believe how slowly but surely we definitely are transforming the entire farm. It takes a little while. Growing the trees definitely takes a little while. Oh my gosh, the dragon fruit are ready to harvest. Yes, okay, so the dragon fruit are ready to harvest. We've got the normal apple trees. We have got do we have the cherry trees yet? Are the cherry trees ready? Are the cherry trees ready? Where are the cherry trees? Are they over here? Okay, hurry up and grow cherry trees. Once the cherry trees are ready, we can actually splice them and get a pomegranate tree and maybe uncover the wishing well before we are ready to leave the family farm. But it is the end of another day, and we only have a little over a week in Zen time left. I don't think, even though I've been working as hard as I can to get tons of cowberry done, I'm going to be done in time for cats and dogs. So here's what we're going to do for Fern. She is indeed going to become a veterinarian and the main star of the show when we move into our cats and dogs let's play. We are also going to have a Twitch exclusive live stream story with a corgi and his adorable corgi butt over at the Twitch side of things, so do keep an eye out for that too. But to fill in the time until Fern is going to be done here at the Cowplant farm, and we'll try to get all of that done so my mods don't break before Cats and Dogs comes out, but I don't want to pour like 7 episodes a day of Cowberry on you guys. So expect, a couple episodes of Cowberry to try to get us through it. But we will be focusing, once Fern becomes a vet, exclusively pretty much on her for the Cats and Dogs Let's Play. But we're going to start another Let's Play in Cats and Dogs that's going to be a cat detective. A detective and his cats. And I'm very excited about that. And it's going to be kind of a filler and then a companion Let's Play to Fern's story. I'm really looking forward to that. But if you're just wondering, how are we going to pull off enough Cowberry and get Fern like ready to grow up and ready to leave the nest when Cats and Dogs is like coming out so soon? that's what we're going to do. We're kind of going to have a little bit of a filler Let's Play, and then next to the filler Let's Play, we will have multiple episodes of Cowberry coming out every single day until we catch up, and then she can go and become a veterinarian. And we will still be playing with live streams with cats and dogs too. So don't panic. It'll be really fun. We'll have a great time. I just ran out of time, and I should have known this challenge was going to take me longer because it just takes forever to get over how adorable all of my Sims are. But I'm really glad. Oh dear. And we have another T-pose. Tate. All right, I think Tate's ready to go home, guys. I think that Tate has had enough. He's experienced a lot, and running around and chasing after the toddler was a little bit more exhausting than the grandparents imagined. So the grandparents are going to go back home. They love their grandchildren oh so much. They'll be back. They might come back for another grandparent visit day. Definitely come back for the big birthday bash we'll have at the end of the challenge. And look at the farm. We've got birds. We've got a happy pond. We've got one itty bitty little baby cow plant, and we've got so much more on the way. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.